Happening. This is TomNerdRemix.com. I got a movie for you today called Excision. I've been seeing ads for this, wanted to see it because it stars the very hot Annalyn McCord, who they make hideous in this movie. And yeah, that's a testament to the makeup department there, because it's got to be hard to make her look this bad. It was written and directed by a man named Richard Bates Jr., and it tells the story of a high school senior who's also an aspiring surgeon, and she's kind of figuring out the meaning of life on the way. Very detached, asexual persona by Pauline, who is played by Annalyn McCord. And she has a domineering mother. Phil is played by genre and underground legend Tracy Lords, who is amazing in this movie. Very cool performance. Very out-of-the-box type of performance for her. And kudos to Tracy Lords for pulling this one off, because she does it with aplomb. And her dad, Bob, played by Roger Bart. You've seen him in a lot of stuff. Very recognizable face. And her sister, Grace, who is suffering from cystic fibrosis, played by Ariel Winter, a very skilled young actress, and she does very good in this. But the star of this is definitely Annalyn McCord, who is just amazing in this. It's funny at times, it's blackly comic at times, and it's a great ride. Now, she Pauline goes through a lot of coming-of-age things as far as discovering her sexuality and having these bizarre, surreal dreams, fantasies of surgery and transformation, really. So it's kind of going, a descent into madness, and you don't really get a sense of how mad until the end, because they keep the humor ratcheted pretty high until the final act of this. Brilliant film until the extremely downer of an ending that I did not like the ending of this movie, but up until then it's great. John Waters has some great scenes as believe it or not, a Catholic priest therapist type who tries to help Pauline with some of her issues because her parents can't afford to send her to a real therapist. And very cool stuff. She torments some of her classmates. She basically gives the middle finger to the norm of society, and it's a real meaning of life transformation story disguised as a blackly comic, sometimes surreal horror film. So definitely check it out. Like I said, the ending felt pretty flat for me. Annalyn McCord is brilliant in this, and I do not know how they made her look this messed up, but they did. And Tracy Lords, phenomenal, pulls it off extremely well. And Ariel Winter, wow, as the little sister Grace suffering from cystic fibrosis, and it was pretty central to the plot and the fruition of the plot, is just incredible in this. So great performances by an extremely strong cast, and an incredible film until the very last act, where the ending just doesn't. It's an extreme downer, and it's not where you thought the movie was heading. But definitely check it out. It's called Excision. You can find it anywhere. It's pretty big budgeted for a kind of an indie film, and I wanted to review it just because I've seen so many ads for it, and it looked so cool, and it looks so sterile, which is the visual style of this movie. So definitely check it out. I give it a firm 8 out of 10. I'm Tom, support independent cinema.
Oh.